Welcome back. We are still on the topic construction. In the previous video, we solved a likely examination question on construction. In this video, we are going to solve another question. Here is the question. A. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct a parallelogram PQRS such that the length of the side PQ is equal to 8 centimeters. The length of the side SP is equal to 7 centimeters and the angle SPQ is equal to 30 degrees. B. Locate a point M on the line PQ produced such that the area of triangle SPM is equal to the area of parallelogram PQRS. And C. Measure the length of SM. So here is our question. Let's begin by constructing the parallelogram PQRS. We have been given two sides and one interior angle. We will have to choose one of the sides to be the base. I'm going to choose the side PQ with length 8 centimeters to be the base. To start, as usual, we will take the ruler and draw a long horizontal line. I have my ruler here. I'm going to draw a long horizontal line. The side I'm going to use as the base is the side PQ with length 8 centimeters. So I'll take the compass and measure 8 centimeters on the ruler. I'll put the needle on point 0, then I'll stretch the part holding the pencil to 8 centimeters, which will be 80 millimeters on my ruler. After that, I'll transfer it to the line. So I'll put the needle of the compass here, then I'll turn it, construct an arc to intersect the line. Then I'll move the needle of the compass to this point, turn it, and construct another arc to intersect the line. Here will be point P and here will be point Q, and the length of the line PQ is 8 centimeters. Now let's consider the angle. The angle given to us is angle SPQ, which is 30 degrees. We will move the needle of the compass to point P since the angle is on point P. After that, you adjust the compass to a reasonable radius. After doing that, you turn the compass and you construct a semicircle on the line PQ using point P as the center. After constructing the semicircle with the same radius that you used to construct the semicircle, you move the needle of the compass to this point. Then you turn it and you construct an arc to intersect the semicircle that you constructed. From the previous videos, we have learned that the angle formed between this point and this point is 60 degrees. So to get the 30 degrees angle at point P, we will have to bisect the 60 degrees angle formed here. To bisect the 60 degrees angle, you move the needle of the compass to this point. Then you adjust it a little bit. After that, you turn it and you construct an arc. With the same radius, you move the needle of the compass to this point. Then you turn it and you construct an arc to intersect the first arc that you constructed. We have the two arcs intersecting at this point. To get a 30 degrees angle at point P, we will draw a straight line to join the point of intersection of the two arcs to point P. Now let's continue. The question tells us that the length of the side SP is 7 centimeters. So to get the side SP, we will have to measure 7 centimeters on the ruler using the compass. So I'll put the needle of the compass on point 0. Then I'll stretch the part holding the pencil to 7 centimeters, which will be 70 millimeters on my ruler. I'm going to construct the side SP. We have point P here. So I'll move the needle of the compass to point P. Then after that, I'll turn it and construct an arc to intersect the line that I constructed. The point of intersection of the arc and the line will give us point S. I'm going to clean this part of the arc and clean this part also so that we can continue. We now have the side SP. The length of the side SP is 7 centimeters. We are constructing a parallelogram with vertices P, Q, R, S. From the previous videos, we have learned that when we are constructing a quadrilateral, we have to construct it such that the vertices will follow in the same order as it is given to us in the question. So this means that if you have point P here, point Q here, and point S here, then point R will be somewhere here, so that the vertices will be in the order P, Q, R, S. So how do we find the position of point R? We are going to use the properties of a parallelogram. In the videos on mensuration, we learned that one of the properties of a parallelogram is that opposite sides are equal in length. What this means is that the length of the side PQ is the same as the length of the side SR, and the length of the side SP will be the same as the length of the side RQ. We know the length of the side PQ to be 8 centimeters. So it means that the length of the side SR will also be 8 centimeters. So to get SR, I'll measure 8 centimeters on the ruler using the compass. I'll put the needle on point 0, then I'll stretch the part holding the pencil to 8 centimeters. After that, I'll move the needle to point S, then I'll turn it and construct an arc here. Point R will be somewhere on this arc. We don't know the exact position yet. From the properties of a parallelogram, we know that the length of the side SP will also be the same as the length of the side RQ because they are opposite to each other. The length of the side SP is 7 centimeters. So to get RQ, I'll have to measure 7 centimeters on the ruler using the compass. I'll put the needle of the compass on point 0, then stretch the part holding the pencil to 7 centimeters, which will be 70 millimeters on my ruler. After that, I'll move the needle to point Q. Then I'll turn it and construct an arc to intersect the first arc that I constructed here. The point of intersection of the two arcs will give us point R. I'm going to clean this part of the arc and also clean the R that I wrote so that we can continue with the construction. I'll clean here and clean here too. We now have the point P, the point Q, the point R, and the point S. To get the side QR, we will draw a straight line to join point Q to point R. And to get the side SR, we will draw a straight line to join point S to point R. We have now constructed the parallelogram PQRS. The length of the side PQ is 8 centimeters. The length of the side PS is 7 centimeters. And the angle SPQ is 30 degrees. Let's move on to the next part of the question. The second part of the question says that locate a point M on the line PQ produced such that the area of triangle SPM is equal to the area of parallelogram PQRS. To help us analyze this part of the question very clearly, I'm going to make a sketch of the parallelogram here. So we have the parallelogram PQRS here. The question says that we should locate a point on the line PQ produced. When we say a line is produced, it means that the line is extended. So what this means is that the line PQ is extended, and we are going to locate a point on this line that has been extended and call this point point M. To get the position of point M, we have been given some additional information, and that information is that the area of triangle SPM is equal to the area of parallelogram PQRS. From our sketch, we can see that if we draw a straight line from point S to point M, we will form the triangle SPM. I'm going to show the size of the triangle SPM with a red line so that you can see it clearly. So we have the triangle SPM here. The question says that the area of this triangle SPM is equal to the area of the parallelogram PQRS. Let's find the area of this triangle. In the videos on mensuration, we learned that the area of a triangle is equal to half times the base times the height. So the area of the triangle SPM will be equal to half times the base of the triangle SPM times the height of the triangle SPM. If you consider the triangle SPM carefully, we can see that the base is the side PM. The height will be the perpendicular line drawn from the point S to meet the base. Let's call this line H. So we have the base to be the side PM and the height to be H. We can find the area. The area will be equal to half times the base, which is the length of the side PM, times the height, which is H. We now have an expression for the area of the triangle SPM. Let's move on to the parallelogram. We have the parallelogram PQRS here. I've shown the sides with red lines so that you can see it very clearly. In the videos on mensuration, we learned that the area of a parallelogram is equal to the base times the height. So for the parallelogram PQRS, the area will be equal to the base, which is the side PQ, times the height, which is the perpendicular line drawn from point S to meet the base. You can see from the sketch here that the height of the triangle SPM is the same as the height of the parallelogram PQRS. So for this parallelogram, the base is the side PQ and the height is H. So we can say that the area of parallelogram PQRS is equal to the base, which is the length of the side PQ, times the height, which is H. The length of PQ is 8 centimeters. So the area of the parallelogram PQRS is equal to 8 centimeters times the height, which is H. So we now have an expression for the area of the triangle SPM and the area of the parallelogram PQRS. The question tells us that the position of point M is such that the area of the triangle SPM is equal to the area of the parallelogram PQRS. This means that to find the position of point M, we will have to equate the area of the triangle SPM to the area of the parallelogram PQRS. The area of the triangle SPM is half times the side PM times the height H, and the area of the parallelogram PQRS is equal to 8 centimeters times H. Let's simplify what we have here. We have H on the left hand side and H on the right hand side. I'm going to divide both sides by H so that the H can cancel each other out. When we do that, we will have half times the length of the side PM is equal to 8 centimeters. To find the length of PM, I'll multiply the left hand side by 2 and multiply the right hand side by 2. When we do that, 2 and 2 will cancel each other out. So we will have the length of the side PM to be equal to 2 times 8 centimeters, which is 16 centimeters. What it means is that the length of the side PM is equal to 16 centimeters. But we can see from the sketch that PM is equal to PQ plus QM. So if PM is 16 centimeters and PQ is 8 centimeters, then QM will be equal to 16 centimeters minus 8 centimeters, and that will give us 8 centimeters. This means that the length of QM is 8 centimeters. So on our construction here, to get the point M, we will first have to extend the line PQ. Then we will measure 8 centimeters from point Q. Let's start by extending the line PQ. That is what we have here. From our sketch, we have seen that the point M is 8 centimeters from point Q. So to get point M, we will have to measure 8 centimeters on the ruler using the compass. I'll put the needle of the compass on point 0 Then I'll stretch the part holding the pencil to 8 centimeters. After that, I'll move the needle of the compass to point Q. Then I'll turn it and construct an arc to intersect the line. The point of intersection of the arc and the line will give us point M. The length of the line QM is 8 centimeters. We are now done with the second part of the question. Let's move on to the last part. The last part of the question says that we should measure the length of SM. Before we measure the length of SM, let's draw a line from point S to point M. To get the length of SM, I'll put the needle of the compass on point S. Then, I'll stretch the part holding the pencil to point M. By doing this, I have measured SM using the compass. To get the actual length, I'll have to transfer it onto the line. So I'll move the needle of the compass to point 0. Then I'll read the point where the part of the compass holding the pencil meets the ruler. On my ruler, the part of the compass holding the pencil meets the ruler at 107 millimeters. 107 millimeters is 10.7 centimeters. What this means is that the length of SM is 10.7 centimeters. We are now done with both the compass and the ruler, so I'm going to take them off. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to solve another likely examination question on construction. Bye-bye.